Hey guys, welcome to our channel. My name is Megan and I'm the lead spiritual advisor for the Relationship Psychics. Today we're going to be looking at your next relationship, so we will see what is next for you when it comes to love. But before we get into that, I just wanted to say that if you are new to our channel, welcome. There's definitely a reason you clicked on this video today, and we would love it so much if you would join our amazing spiritual community here on YouTube. All you need to do is just click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well so you don't miss when we upload a brand new video or go live. Also, if you can give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below which of these 3 cards you choose, that would be amazing because I always love to read all of the comments and just to see this community and how amazing you guys are, because you guys are such positive influences in my life and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Another quick thing is, if you haven't yet, we are offering $5 of free credit to get started on our brand new app, Mystica Psychic Readings. So if you want $5 for free to start a psychic reading on our app, all you need to do is just use the link down in the description box below to download the app and you will get your $5 of free credit to get started. I'm really looking forward to seeing all of you guys on there to get your psychic readings, so definitely make sure to say hello. Okay, so now just to start off this reading today, I just wanted to set our intention and allow ourselves to really unfold and let go of all of the negative energy and pressure and anxiety that we have really, allowed ourselves to open up to over the days or the weeks or, the time that we have allowed these energies to pass through us. And I just want to let go of those things so we can be open to the divine's light and presence and guiding force today. So if you can just take a deep inhale with me through your nose, breathing in positive vibrational frequencies and light. And then exhale through your mouth, letting go of all of that negative energy, tension, and anxiety you've been holding on to. Continue taking just those deep inhales. And then exhales. And then just allow yourself to continuously do this as you focus your energy, your attention on my voice. And so I just wanted to set our intention and allow ourselves to open up our third eye chakra today. Allow the will of God and the universe to take over and allow ourselves to let go of any of the false assumptions or ideas that we have already had going into this reading, and instead be open to the will of the divine. So I'm going to say a few meditative affirmations that you can feel free to repeat after me or just listen to and meditate on. So I'm going to use my singing bowl here and we will do some meditations. I am one with the universe. I am open to the will of the divine. I have been created beautifully by the divine. I am loved eternally and unconditionally. I am open to receive love and give love. I am constantly raising my vibrational energy. I am open and willing to accept love into my life. I know my next relationship will be positive, uplifting, and loving. I find gratitude in all of life's blessings. I am open to receiving this reading today. I will be led to the reading I have always been destined to hear. I am worthy of love. All right, so just continue to take those deep and relaxing breaths. And now I do invite you to open your eyes and to turn your gaze now at the 3 cards and crystals that I have laid out in front of me. So are any of these cards or crystals really calling to you and to your intuition? Are any of them drawing you in or just really speaking to you for some reason that you can't necessarily explain? You just feel drawn to one. It could potentially be card or crystal number 1, card or crystal number 2, or card and crystal number 3. Give yourself as much time as you need to really meditate, pray, and allow yourself to open yourself up to which card is calling to you. When you are ready, however, to receive your reading, you can use the timestamps that I have located in the description box below to jump to your reading, or feel free to watch all 3 of the readings and see which parts of the message really resonate and call to you and your spirit. Anyways, that is all. I am really excited to just get started with this reading today on your next relationship, so let's begin. All right, so for all my friends who chose card number 1, this is your reading today on your next relationship. So let's take a look and see what our first card has to say. So our first card is the Wastelands, which says sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. So I feel like this really means here that basically this next relationship, this person in your future, is really only going to become apparent once you are able to really fully take care of yourself and see what it is that is right in front of you. Like, I have a very strong feeling right now that this person could be someone in your life right now that you aren't able to necessarily get into a good relationship with yet because it's not yet the time to do so. You haven't necessarily cared for yourself in the way that you need to. You haven't taken the time to really slow down, to really nurture yourself in the way that you deserve. And until you do these things, until you are able to really, love yourself in that way, then you won't really be able to see like the water right in front of you, which is like this next relationship. So I feel like, again, this is someone that could be, a friend, could be an acquaintance in your life, but it's someone that really you can't become committed to until you are able to really, slow down, to really see what you already have in front of you, and to really care for yourself and tend to your garden, like the card says. Because again, like, she is so hurt. Maybe you have like hurt, pain, different trauma that you have to deal with and go through first, and then you'll be able to enter into this relationship. But basically what this card really says to me is that your next relationship will happen, but it won't happen until you are able to really care and love yourself in that way. And then once you are able to, do you see how, the grass begins to grow around her? She starts to bloom and she realizes the beautiful person that she is. And then there's a beautiful flowing stream that comes from that. So a beautiful relationship will result and will come from this once you are able to do those things and really give yourself the love that you deserve. So next I would love to actually pull another card for us here. I'm going to shuffle these cards here and see what else we can learn about your next relationship. So this card's kind of popping out as I want to see. Okay, so it says align your life, and it says what is not aligned or needs to change. So that makes a lot of sense to me, in that, there is something right now in your life that is kind of, gnawing away at you. It's basically just causing you to not be able to see how amazing you truly are, how beautiful you truly are. It's like something from your past. Maybe it's heartache, maybe it's trauma, pain, abuse, something that's really heavy and dark, and it's really kind of created in you this inability to see things clearly is really what I'm feeling here. Because again, like, you aren't necessarily able to see what's around you. You aren't able to see that there's water right in front of you. So I feel like there's part of you too that's not able to see how beautiful and amazing you truly are. And it's kind of like a broken, shattered mirror. Like, you have this inability to see the truth of yourself. You're not able to see how amazing you are, how truly, you know, there's amazing things coming for you, just like how she is unable to see the water in front of her or the grass even. All she sees is this barren land. Like, I feel like maybe you too are not necessarily able to see the truth about yourself or about other people around you. And I feel like what this reading really is telling me to convey to you right now is that the biggest thing that I really feel like you should focus on currently is really becoming aligned with yourself and caring for yourself. You know, what is it that needs to change within yourself before you are able to really accept another person into your life? So I feel like that's the main thing. Like, I feel like you may have been really drawn to relationships and to trying to fill this void within yourself. But what I feel like this reading is really telling me to convey to you right now is that it's really something within your heart and within your soul that needs to really be loved and cared for and healed before you can find this person. And there is that person, you know, right in front of you, just like the water, but it's like not until you are able to. And this card just popped out. I don't know if you saw it. I started shuffling this next deck for us, and it says jump in. So it says Adrenaline energy, adventure, say yes to change. So that's funny because, you know, it's saying say yes to change again. And like, if you look at this card right here, it literally says what needs to change. So there is a change that needs to happen in your life before you are able to enter into this new relationship. There is definitely an energetic shift that needs to occur within yourself before you can join with another person. So I hope that that makes sense. And by change, I don't mean that like you should change yourself for a relationship. That's not really what I mean. It's more just becoming the better version of yourself, like becoming the person that you are meant to be and that you know you truly are. But some of the past hurt, trauma, negative energy has caused you to not necessarily be able to tap into your true potential. And so what I feel like here needs to happen is just true healing, true love, true discovery of the self. And then you can kind of move on and really realize, you know, this next relationship and this next person that you have in store for you. So now I would love it too if we actually draw from this deck and see some more traits of this person. So, okay, so I actually got two cards that just fell out for us here, and this is going to show us more about your next relationship. So what we have here is we have money and we have love. So that's really, those are great things. What I feel like they really mean in relation to this reading on your next relationship is that, first of all, once you are able to do this healing before transitioning into this next relationship in your life, I feel like money, like this person will have an abundance of money and financial success and will be able to care for you in that way. But what's first important is that you start caring for yourself, right? Like we kind of talked about. And then another thing that I feel like this next relationship will really be able to pour into you with is love. You will really truly love this person. There will be a true love in your life, and you are going to literally find just this incredible, almost like fairy tale romantic love as soon as, again, you are able to really change what needs to be changed in yourself and heal what needs to be healed. So those are really exciting, promising things in the future once we are able to fix the present. And, you know, I know this is a quicker reading, but I hope that you did enjoy this reading on your next relationship. And, you know, if you did, it would mean so much to me if you could just give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below. Also, I would check out this video next, which I'm going to link at the top of the screen. Anyways, that is it for today's reading. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I'm sending all my love and light to you guys until next time. Bye, guys. All right, so for all my friends who chose card number 2, this is your reading today on what is coming next and what your next relationship will look like. So let's take a look here. So our first card is the second bloom, which says a second chance, it's never too late, new possibilities. So what I feel like this really means for us in this reading today is that there's going to be a second bloom with someone in your life, or there's also another, thing that I'm coming and getting right now is that it will be a new outlook upon, maybe it's a new person, but it's going to be something very new. So either way, whether it's a person with a new energetic upgrade, like a same person, but a second chance, or whether this is a new person entirely and like a new relationship dynamic that you've never experienced, there is a ton of newness, okay, to this next relationship. So it's not going to feel like, a relationship that you keep getting into, it's not going to feel like a cycle. It's going to feel like a fresh start. And it's not going to be like any of this repetitive same thing over and over again. Like maybe you keep getting your heart broken. You keep going through the same cycles in relationships. And what this card is really telling us right now is that that's not going to happen in this relationship. It's going to be totally new, exciting, fun, fresh, and it's going to have a different outcome. So these are all really promising and exciting things I'm getting from our first card. But let's take another look at a new card and see what else we can learn here. So I'm going to shuffle this deck and see what else we can learn about this next relationship. Okay, so now we have, your guidance is divinely guided. So basically what this means here is that you are definitely at a very good place energetically. You've definitely been doing a lot of prayer, meditation. You've done a lot of work on yourself, and you have had past relationships that have been really negative and painful and hard, just like the card shows. But now it's really your time to have a very beautiful romance in your future, and you're kind of walking towards that path. And you've had to do a lot of self-work in order to get there. You've had to do a lot of work when it comes to yourself, when it comes to what you are willing to accept in a relationship and what you are not. And now it's saying, you're going to start reaping some of those rewards. You've been through the lessons, you've been through the heartache and the pain, and now it's time to really start reaping the rewards. So that's what I'm really getting so far. And then I'm going to shuffle this deck and see what else we can learn about this next relationship. Okay, so this card actually just flipped over for us, and it says a new earth. Okay, so this is crazy how much we're getting so many new themes in this reading. So this says a new earth, it's happening, keep holding the vision. So basically, just as we have the new possibilities card and your guidance is divinely guided, basically what this is saying is basically all the spirits, all of the universal energy, the divine is here for you, and the beautiful vision you've had for how you want your love life to play out is really, it's about to happen in this next relationship. You are about to have that. You are about to have the earth, the new relationship that you've always wanted. And you just need to keep holding on to that faith, right? You need to know that it's never too late, which is our second card says, or our first card says that it's never too late. So maybe you've been through so much pain, and I feel like you have, you've been through a lot of heartache and, issues in the past when it comes to your romantic life. But what this is saying is this is a new start for you. This is a fresh start, and keep holding that vision of what you know is going to happen for you, because it is happening right now. It's literally happening in this next relationship. So that's literally the most promising reading ever. That's really exciting, and there's something very new, very exciting and amazing and beautiful that the divine is about to really, you're about to see it in your own life. So it's a very exciting thing. Okay, so next we're going to shuffle this deck, see what else we can learn about this next relationship. Just break up some of the energy here. Okay, so this card kind of just flipped over for us, both of these cards, so we will use both of these for our next relationship. So basically ambition. So I feel in your next relationship, there will be a lot of ambition, You know, there will be a lot of ambition, especially on your partner side. So they will definitely be someone who has these big dreams and goals. And in a lot of ways, I feel like you will share this quality with this person, because I feel like you also have a very strong vision of what you want in life and a very strong vision of what you want in a relationship. And this person also shares that with you. Like, they share this vision of this new earth with you and this beautiful relationship. So you guys both have this really big heart and big mind and big passion and big dreams for something amazing, and like it's going to happen in your relationship, that's going to occur. So that's really exciting. And then our next card is positivity, which is, you know, all about, you know, really finding happiness in the little things, being able to see the light, you know, when it does feel dark. And I feel like, you know, and it says even in the hardest situations right at the end here. So I feel like the ability to remain positive, even after the pain you've gone through in your old relationships, and the ability to continue to see newness and happiness and light in all things is what makes you so truly amazing, and is what is going to make this next relationship for you so amazing and joyful and abundant, because you are open. You are someone who is open to knowing that it's not too late, that even though you've gone through some hard things in the past with your relationships, this is different. And you know that this is going to be a new and beautiful relationship, and you have that belief and trust in that. So that's going to take you really far in this next relationship. Anyways, that is it for today's reading. If you guys did enjoy it, I would love it so much if you could just give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below. Also, if you want to check out another reading, I have one linked at the top of the screen here, so you can check out this one next. Anyways, that is it, and I'm sending all of my love and light and prayers to you until next time. Bye, guys. All right, so for all my friends who chose card number 3, this is your reading today on your next relationship. So let's take a look and see what our first card has to say. So first we have Rapture, which says sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. So I feel like your next relationship is going to be incredibly passionate, incredibly full of desire and love and romance, and it's going to be one of those kind of romantic loves where you're just overfilled with passion and emotion and intense feelings, as well as intense desire. I feel like there will be that level of physical, emotional, and spiritual connection with this person, and it's just going to be extremely intense. I do, however, feel a little bit that this relationship might also cause some ups and downs, as sometimes extremely passionate relationships can cause. But again, you're going to feel in ways you've never really even known you were able to feel. Like, it will definitely take you to new heights, but unfortunately, I do feel like there will be some lows to this next relationship. I don't want that to scare you, but I do feel like it's going to teach you a few lessons, but there will be some ups and downs, you know. I don't know necessarily how, like, much that will be the dynamic, but I do know that the passion will be very intense. There will be very extreme connection. There will be definitely a lot of trust and deep affection, care, and almost love too. You know, I'm really sensing love as well. So let's see, let's pick another card and see what else we can really learn here about this next relationship for you. So okay, so we have protection, okay. And that says call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So what I feel like this means here is that your next relationship is going to be one where it's really important for you to protect yourself and protect your boundaries. Because again, this is almost like a karmic relationship I'm sensing. This is going to be extremely passionate, extremely hot and heavy, but it's not necessarily always going to be in your best interest. Like, this person may start trying to take advantage of you once the relationship progresses, and it's very important that you know who you are, that you set those boundaries, and that you allow yourself, you know, that kindness in order to just like call back your power. Like, don't let them have all of your power, because again, you will be so overwhelmed with these feelings of romance and intensity and chemistry, but I don't want that to kind of cloud your judgment when it comes to some of the toxic red flags that this person may present. Unfortunately, I am sensing that. So I just want you to be careful here, and I want you to definitely be aware if you are seeing any red flags, even when there are all these good things. It's like sometimes it's subtle little things things that kind of creep up and then they kind of get worse over time. And that's what I'm feeling. It's like, I don't want you to get too connected and too almost like over the moon, totally like entrapped with this person and entranced. And then once all the red flags just really show, then you're almost like stuck. I don't want that to happen. So I want you to always remember to prioritize yourself here and not allow yourself to give yourself too freely away. All right, next we're going to shuffle this deck and see what else we can learn about your next relationship. So I feel like this card's sticking out. This is crazy, guys. Okay, so I just literally pulled, you guys saw this, I pulled karmic relationships, which says Orient energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. This is without a doubt a karmic relationship you are about to enter into. That is so insane. Literally, the cards just clearly tell me right now that this is going to be one of those things where it's like, there's going to be this like attraction because you guys will be polar opposites. Like this person will like almost kind of like be the yin to your yang, but it's going to cause a lot of conflict. Like we talked about, it's going to cause a lot of stress, a lot of highs, a lot of lows. And it's going to be like such an intense physical, like mental, everything. Like this connection will be so pure. You'll be overwhelmed with emotion and feeling, but don't let that cloud your judgment. Don't allow that to, you know, take your power from you or let them make you feel like less than or slowly kind of start to, you know, tear you down or make you question yourself in any way. Like if you start to, you know, if they start to kind of say things negatively and then they kind of continue to, or they kind of make you to continue to doubt yourself, that's never a good sign. And you only want someone who's going to pour in positivity and love your way and light. So just allow yourself to really be open to seeing if there are any of these red flags, because there's very likely chance here that you are going to be presented with a karmic relationship very soon. And in karmic relationships too, they really are all about growing and learning and knowing what to look out for in the future so you don't have to go through one ever again. So anyways, you know, I'm gonna kind of cut this reading a little short because it's so straightforward on what is about to occur in your next relationship. So just be on the lookout, be very aware of these signs, and just really protect yourself and protect your heart, you know. So anyways, that is it for this last reading today. I know it was a little shorter, but I just really felt like this was so straightforward and clear that I just wanted to leave you on this note. And if you did enjoy this reading, it would mean so much to me if you could just give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below. Also, if you want to check out another reading, I have one linked at the top of the screen here. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'm sending all of my love and light to you until next time. Bye, guys!